lion voice. Tell them that's the people first choice. Lion voice, make the lioness them feel nice. Lion voice, with the lion cubs we sacrifice. Lion voice, got to show the people them the life. Lion voice.
Greetings in that divine name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I, glory and honor in the name of His chosen Queen, Empress Waziri Menen. My name is Kwasi Bonsu, aka Dejazmatch Kwasi. I'm an entertainment attorney, I'm an artist, I'm an actionist, and I'm an author. And today I sit before you as the host of the Lion Voice. So I'm here, as you can probably tell, in a tropical location, Ghana, West Africa. I'm actually in the eastern region, big up the Hillary Resort, in Abri, which, you know, very famous region in Ghana. This is a well-known spot that a lot of diaspora come. I wanted to just talk very briefly about this whole concept of the building of Zion. Alright, so I want to talk about the building of Zion, the return. One of the reasons I made this channel was to document returning home to Africa. There's a lot of chatter right now, there's a lot of excitement. Just know that this has been a vision, a goal since the 90s. You know, since we embraced Rastafari during university, the goal was always repatriation. This was something that, as a young Ras, we would be chanting for repatriation. We want to go home to Africa. This is what led to myself making the first trad in 2005 with Habesha to this very country, Ghana, West Africa. And, you know, from there, this is actually the 7th time I've been in Ghana. I wanted to document the transition because one of the things I realized is that there's a lot of chatter on the internet within Rastafari. A lot of times you get centered on controversy, but there's a lot of work being done. There are a lot of people who never swerve from that original vision that are here, that are building on both sides of the Atlantic. So I wanted to create content that kind of showed what that looks like in real life so that people have something that they can hold on to. But we also don't want to sugarcoat repatriation and the return. And one of the big challenges that is going to be moving forward is reintegration. So we have repatriation, we have prepatriation, give big up Mama Dessa with the word sound, prepatriation, then we have repatriation, and then you're going to have integration. So how do we, who have been taken for so long, return and fit into the culture? We do stand out here. Can't have any illusion. It's the same thing. You go foreign and you return to Jamaica or the Caribbean. For those of us who are part of the Caribbean diaspora, people know you come from foreign. The other challenge though is that with all of the money that's coming in from the West, it's also driving the prices of everything up here. And that also can create a lot of resentment because local Ghanaians are still being paid the same wages. And now they have to contend with this new tide of black people who are returning. And even though we may be of modest means where we're from, you know, the US dollar stretches a lot further here. So that demand is pushing up the costs and local Ghanaians are paying the price. So we have to come up with ways and means how we're going to address this. You know, they could call it black gentrification, they could call it many things, but I wouldn't put it in that category because again, we were stolen, we are the returnees, this is our birthright. And with that though comes responsibility, with that comes the need for more communication, with that comes a need to not romanticize what it's going to take to make it work here in Ghana, West Africa. And one of the things it's going to take is humility. being able to communicate to people in a real, authentic, humble way. Come with a mind that we're going to come to strengthen our brothers here, provide opportunities here where possible. That's the only way that we will be able to really meet our goal and see our vision. We have to be able to be realistic with how we are treading here. So that's one of the things I love about Habesha and the Kwasi project, which we've been highlighting on this channel, is because it provides an institutional framework. And one of the things that I've done, whether it be as an entertainment attorney, whether it be as an actionist, whether it be as an author, whether it be as an actionist, is to work to provide frameworks or institution building in all things that I'm engaged in, because this is one of the key things I learned from His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie. You hear me come and hail up His Majesty all the time. There's a reason for that, and that is because he has provided the black print for all the development and the things that we need to get accomplished here. And we as Rastafari people, to the extent that we are facing challenges, a lot of it is because of disobedience and not adhering to the teachings of His Imperial Majesty, and leaning on our own understanding, doing things our own way, and now not learning the lessons that have been taught. So it's incumbent on I and I to really study the teachings and really implement those teachings as it relates to economics, as it relates to the development of the continent, and all of these things. So again, whether it be Jamaica Music Conference, whether it be the Association of Rastafari Creative, these are institutions that are designed to provide a framework for connecting creatives in the Jamaica Music Conference context. That is for the wider music industry. But one of the things that we want to do with the Jamaica Music Conference is use that as a bridge to the African continent. The creative industry here is going to be like nothing this world has ever seen. Over 1.3 billion Africans, and the population is growing. 75% of sub-Saharan Africa is under 30 years old. So the opportunities here are vast, and being here right now is a key time. When I first came here, it was very hard to find idle food. We had to move with a chef. We're here at now the Hillberry Resort, where they have vegetarian and vegan options on the menu. So over the years we've seen Africa evolve and adapt. This Zion that we're talking about, you know, you see solar panels everywhere harnessing the sun. We're on a tropical continent, so you can imagine when everybody's harnessing the sun, eco-friendly is starting to come in within the system. We're redoing the sanitation systems, drainage, all of these things. So we're coming in at a beautiful time, but again, it's not without challenges. There are economic hardships that are going to be facing us in America, worldwide. It's going to face our brothers and sisters here. However, you know, because they have more connectivity with the land, I think, just like we saw with COVID, I think Africa is going to weather this storm that is coming upon the earth a lot better than the other regions. But there's so much to say. And I really give thanks to be here. Again, we're going to provide content as much as we can. We can't show everything because I was born in the 70s, so you know, we're not this generation see everything I forgot by internet. But we're gonna show you as much as we can to inspire you, hopefully, to teach and to also to learn, because if you see things and you know information that can be of assistance, we definitely want you to drop a comment and let us know. But just know that the goal is the building of heaven on earth, meaning a sustainable, eco-friendly, decentralized economy where we only have win-win situations, where you may not have a lot of material, but you're taken care of. You're not hungry, you have shelter, you have clean, sanitary places to be, you have places in nature where you can go and decompress. All of these things. So when we build Africa, we don't want to recreate the West. There are aspects of the West that are useful and fruitful here, but it's not. We want to create a new heaven and a new earth, meaning we're going to take the best things that we've learned and merge them with the traditional African cultures that have sustained us from countless millennia, and we've come up with a new gem. That is the goal. That is the mission. And this is the Lion Voice vlog, where we're going to bring it to you real, live and direct. Rastafari. See that.
Lion Voice.
Well, great is the Almighty, and greatly to be praised in the city of Haile Selassie I, the mountain of His holiness.
Yeah, from Cape to Cairo, from Timbuktu to the Nile, you know, the whole entire continent.
Beautiful for situation, the joy of the whole earth is Mount Zion, from Accra to Addis Ababa.
Yes, it's a beautiful continent, better control, Mama Africa.
Very beautiful.
From Cape to Cairo, from Timbuktu to the Nile, I smile for Mama.
I hear you call Mama Africa. Been so long since I seen Mama. Father of Africa set the law. The lion come and dismantle Babylon flaw. We gonna use solar energy, use sanitation to build the ecology. We utilizing green technology. We hailing Haile Selassie first without apology. And then we build the youths them economy. We dismantle Babylon monopoly. We teach the youths them how to live properly. Tell them make sure them got the title for them property.
Yes, this beautiful continent, better control, Mama Africa. From Cape to Cairo, from Timbuktu to the Nile, I smile for Mama Africa.
I love you, Mama. Your heart never harden. I wanna turn all your slums into garden. I wanna stop all of your youths from starving. I wanna stop all of your tribes from warring. So much to say, so many feelings. We've both been hurt, we both need healing. Since the League of Nations you've been appealing. You stand up against them backdoor dealing. I hear you call Mama Africa. Been so long since I seen Mama. Father of Africa set the law. The lion come and dismantle Babylon flaw. Then I hear you call Mama Africa. Been so long in America. Father of Africa set the law. The lion come and dismantle Babylon flaw.
So be still, all enemies of Jah. Know that He is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, the Lion Conqueror. And it was said of Ethiopia, the highest himself shall establish her. His Majesty was born there.
And I know that I love you so. There's no place that I'd rather go. Tired of walking through slush and snow. Repatriation, that's the most I know.
Yes, into this beautiful continent.